For what purpose does the gentleman from Texas seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I have an amendment at the desk.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment number 2, printed in House Report number 118-456, offered by Mr. Roy of Texas.
Pursuant to the House Resolution 1137, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Roy, and a member opposed will each control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Texas.
Thank you. The amendment that I've put forward here requires the FBI to report to Congress on a quarterly basis rather than an annual basis the number of U.S. person queries conducted. We simply want to have more information. We simply want to have the ability to look at this and understand whether the FBI is actually conducting these the proper way. We think quarterly is more efficient, more effective. And by the way, we extended it, doesn't kick in for a year. The FBI was complaining it was too burdensome. The FBI couldn't get this done. They've got a $200 million new headquarters, but they couldn't figure out how to get this done. So we gave them a year. Great. So you got a year, quarterly reporting. But it also grants the chairs and ranking members of the committees on Judiciary and Intel in the House and the Senate the ability to go to the FISC. Now, the problem is the chairman's going to say they oppose this. I know this because they put out their propaganda last night saying that, quote, this amendment would result in an unprecedented expansion of access to details on the most sensitive and highly classified current intelligence operations being undertaken by the government to numerous congressional staff, which raises significant counterintelligence concerns. We can't have congressional staff in the FISC. No, 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 that would be terrible. We don't want to have Article 1 be able to go over and get in front of the FISC and be able to see what's happening to protect the American citizens. We would rather the intel community, in all of its infinite wisdom, be able to make all of the determinations about the security and safety of the American people. And by the way, we have all the provisions in the language to say that it's up to the intel world and the FBI and all the security people to set the circumstances and all of the requirements under what the congressional staff would have to have in terms of clearances. But to say that we can't have congressional staff be able to observe the FISC, to be able to understand what is happening there, and be able to come back here so Congress can know what is happening to protect the American people is facially absurd. I reserve.